This is Darth Ravage07 coming at you again with another quick review. Today I am going to review what I found yesterday at Target. Was able to lock these guys down and get a hold of the entire wave. This is Earthrise Wheeljack. This Wheeljack has overnight become the de facto Wheeljack for my Generations Prime, all that stuff. I'll show these other guys in a comparison here in just a minute. Really love the tempo work that they've got going on. It's just practice down at the bottom. Some Japanese I can't understand. I love how they got the little Autobot symbol in there. They got Arabolt, where back in the day I think it said like Italia in an Italian. He's a race car that's still very well represented right here with almost identical. It's like it's supposed to be white, but it's like an ivory off-white. It works for this for the most part. You still have those siege combat ports in the back end here, whereas taillights would be. So you use the floosh. Bloosh, I think is what Emco calls it. Anyway, you give him some bloosh there on that first car mode to show it's got some rocket power underneath its hood. Again, praxis there. You got more unique Wheeljack Invernizone modulator tempo sponsorship for his race car mode. And here's a front profile here. This will probably be the Sunstreaker mold as he gets some daylight. Excuse me for a second. You get some daylight in the Earthrise line. Again, this is just a really solid, awesome rolls as rolling things should. And I'm going to zoom back and do some comparisons from across all the different ones I've got. Wheeljack here. So there's Earthrise Wheeljack. One of the first Generations figures I got was this guy right here, Generations Wheeljack. And you can see that it gets bigger than that, but then like when I get Transformers Prime Wheeljack, he's a little smaller. But I mean, Wheeljack's pretty much kind of had that same thing going on over time, no matter the rendition or what version you have. And then it was never in a show, but they have like a Beast Hunters version that was released toy at retail. It's a jacked up steroid version of his prime self. There's that. And I'm going to make some room because the creme of all of them, and I don't have to wonder what it's like because they've already made it, is the Awesome-tacular MP mold of Wheeljack. Now, this is the one, it's not the new cartoon release. This is the original release. They've also used this same mold to make another Decepticon for the Masterpiece line and exhaust, and I've got the third-party offshoot version of that because I just am not willing to pay full price for a retool repaint. And exhaust is an awesome figure, and the quality of my exhaust was luckily the same on par with the rest of the MP, if not even better than MP, as I've come to find out with Masterpiece knockoffs. Wheeljack's a lot of fun, and you can see how he's changed over time. A little timeline spin here. How each of these look for each line. They have their ups and their downs, or overkill, you know, for the Mad Max Wheeljack version there, and Beast Hunters. And then, of course, there's the back. I'm going to get this guy in robot mode and get this finished off here with all the other jackies. And here we go with the pause to robot mode. Hey guys, I'm back with his robot mode, and here is Earthrise Wheeljack and all his Earthrise glory there. The off-white looks white on camera and more ivory to my eyes, my older eyes. I really love his head sculpt there, being very, very G1 definitive. His Tempo Autobot logo on his chest. You can see how his Tempo and Racing decals, how they work out there. and then how they did a neat little thing with the rear spoiler to get that, and they've also included in all of the other little combat where you can armor up your Earthrise with siege weaponizers and make them more powerful versions of themselves. But what's really cool here is that this looks just exactly like your G1 Wheeljack. I did not convert the other Wheeljacks into robot mode due to not making it a long-winded review, and just really had a lot of Wheeljacks that I just was like, oh, I got this Wheeljack, and just remembered it through the process of elimination. Got really excited. I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring these other guys in, at least show them off in their vehicle modes. And then anyways, this again is a better version than the Generations guy. Wheeljack in his prime mode, it was all right, but you know, in the Generations was good for what this day and time, being a retool of tracks. But if you really want to harken back to Wheeljack in the G1 days, the MP is the way to go if you can afford that budget. But on a retail budget, this guy is a highly recommended pickup. Cannot get over how well he turned out. His eyes are really pretty blue there, and just another really awesome. Was not expected to get a hold of these for some time because of the way distribution works these days, and not really thrilled with tracking these down. I'll post a story on Reddit, you know, how far is too far to grab these at retail. Again, this video review is of Wheeljack, Earthrise Wheeljack, and the Darth Rabbit 07 quick review. If you like this video, please smash the like, subscribe, hit that notification bell as I keep churning out these videos. We will show off more and more Earthrise as I keep finding them. And then, of course, like, comment and help me out, because I'm not the best video reviewer, but I want to keep them short, sweet, to the point, under 5 to 10 minutes. And you could go check out, like I said earlier, Kato's collection. There's some other guys that subscribe to me, which I thank you so very much for subscribing to me. Again, they've got very good reviews themselves, and thank you again for taking the time and watching my video. Visit my Cruises Inc. Website link in the description if you're looking for a fun family getaway and or just need to get away with the special loved one. We got vacation packages for all walks of life. The only thing I can suggest is don't wait another minute, as I am 45 and I waited 10 years into being married before taking the first cruise. It was so much fun. I've been on 4 since and looking for planning the next 40 cruises. Have an excellent night. Thank you again for watching. Take care.